Welcome to everybody. Myself Karthikeyan, 18050. The topic given to me is the amendment of the constitutional powers and the procedures. First of all, what is amendment? Amendment means basically a changes made to the supreme law. The supreme law means the constitution. Constitution means that the supreme law of the country. The supreme law of the country, that is Indian constitution of our country, becomes a flexibility and a rigidity depending upon the article 368. The amendment procedure in the article 368 will ensure the sanctity of the Indian constitution. The word sanctity means that is the holiness of the Indian constitution. There are many procedure for amending one money bills or any bills depending upon the provisions that we made. There are three kinds of amendments that we have followed in our country. The amendment by simple majority is the first type, and the amendment by special majority is the second type, and the amendment by special majority and half of the states. In the further slides, we have discussed briefly about that three types of the amendments. Particularly third type, amendment by special majority and half of the states. That is, special majority means two-thirds of the people have to present and vote, but and 50% of the members will support that provisions for the amendment. But in third type, special majority with half of the seat, consent of the half of the state. The word consent will describe that will the state will support half. So basic amendment Indian procedures. Basically, our Indian amendment procedures can be introduction in parliament in either houses of a Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. The majority of the total membership and the majority is not less than two-thirds of the members of the house. In some cases, the amendments of provisions cannot require the assent of the president. In some another cases, there is two types of bills: government bill and a private bill. Some special bills that can be amended by our Indian Constitution. Establishment of new states is by a simple majority. Abolishment of legislative council by simple majority. Salaries and allowances. Salaries and allowances. These are simple provisions that can be amended by the simple majority. Change in the rules of a parliament. And use of languages. The use of languages, that is Hindi, that is official language. That is also amended by a simple majority. Changes in election to the parliament. Amendment power of the parliament. Parliament The parliament have a special authority to amend anything, but by the article 368 will describe about the two things of the amendment of any provisions. Procedure for the amendment is given clearly by the article 368 and the methods of the amendments. Particularly example article 36 to 51 will deeply describes about the directive principles of the state policy. And another word in the title we describe about the constitution power. Constitution power is the area in the history, that is the history of the Indian constitution we have followed from the earlier life, that will mostly disagreements between the parliament and judiciary. The amendment procedures. The amendment procedures can be depend upon the total membership of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, but it can be done in three ways: by simple majority, special majority, and the consent of the seats. Consent means approval or supported any else by simple majority. This falls under the first category. The first type of the amendment is by simple majority. A number of provisions can be amended by simple majority. The word simple describes that simple provisions only can be amended by the simple majority. It will be depend upon the two houses, that is we know that Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, the parliament by the article 368. Simple majority. In this slide we will see about how the simple majority amend anything. Nothing that the major fact, the simple majority is 50% of the house of the people are present, and able to voting. And the Lok Sabha, there is another major majority is known as effective majority. I deeply explained in this slide that the effective majority means if a Sabha has 200 seats, if 50 members are absent, then the total strength is 150. Then the effective majority can be calculated as half of the present majority plus 1, that is 150 divided by 75 plus 1, that is 76, can approve anything. Then it is be amended. Then it is called effective majority under the article 67b. The cases that can be amended by the simple majority are admissions or establishments of new states, delimitation of the constituencies, union territories, use of official language, that is a simple one that can be amended by the simple majority, rules and procedure of the parliament and the allowances of the members. This slide also explains the cases amended by the simple majority. To pass ordinary money and financial provisions, non-confidence motion, financial emergency. For any crisis period, the financial emergency can be employed. Declare state emergency. This also for any crisis period that can be emerged by the simple majority. Amended by special majority. Special majority deals with that 2/3 of the members of the parliament, that is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, are present and voting, and 50% of the members supporting the provisions, and that can be amended by special majority. The special majority can be four types as per one. First type as per article 249, the second type special majority article 368, special majority article 368 plus 50% of the state, and the fourth type as special majority as per article 61. Special majority. The special majority deals only with the article 368, can be normally used for all purposes, and it will mainly deals with the removal of judges, approval of national emergency by the state legislature. There is no joint sitting in case of disagreement between two houses. Then it will depend on the president's assent. Yeah, particularly a bill can be passed to the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Then it can be presented for the president assent. In some emergency cases, the president assent cannot be needed. That depends upon the particular provisions. Amended by a special majority and the concerns of states. Some of the provisions, federal structure and the polity, can be amended by a special majority and the consent of states. The major provisions that can be amended is the elections of the president and its manner. General procedure. I described in the previous slides that a particular bill or provisions can be presented for the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha amendments, and that can be presented for the president's assents. In some cases, the flexibility and rigidity. Our constitution can be a partly flexibility and rigidity. So, depending upon the total members of 32,000, Article 368, these are depend upon Article 368. In some emergency situations, the president's assents cannot be needed. So, thank you for everybody. Thank you.